So you just want me to talk shit about you? That's all you want me to do is just talk shit about you? What the fuck is going on right? I feel like I'm getting settled.
This is what the world sounds like.
Do I look good? You are rolling? So just look at Luis.
Yeah. Welcome, Isaac.
What up?
Alright, so first question, I like that hoodie of yours. What does that represent?
So this hoodie is actually our Dream It Foundation merchandise. I had this logo done by a friend of mine. His name's Cody. He actually just does random designs and stuff. And he was like, let me throw one together for you. But I don't see a lot of big creators out like launching foundation stuff. Like you see them, like the Nelk Boys, they did a food drive once, which is cool. And I actually like really like that. I like look up that video sometimes just to look at what they did. But you never see any of these big creators like hosting stuff like that. So I'm kind of like, what can I do that's different from them like right away? And I'm really big on not waiting. Like most people like, you know, like.
I like that.
Yeah, cause like most people like, I'm not launching merchandise until I hit 30,000 subscribers. Like my first merch shop was when I was at 300 subscribers. It was the summer of 2019, end of summer 2019, I dropped pink shirts. We sold like 32 of them. It was dope. It was dope. And I made, Trent's actually wearing it right now. And I made some money off of it. And I was like, this is dope. But then December of 2019, we launched the blue hoodies. And that was insane. Cause literally I didn't have a website, didn't have any of that. So literally what I did is I went in, I posted all on my story. Everyone's like, oh, let's get one. And again, at this time, I only had like maybe 500 subscribers. They're like, oh, I want one. So I had 64 orders and I had to keep track on a piece of paper, all the orders, all the sizes, the people's names, if they paid or not, if they paid in cash, check. Most confusing thing in my life. Moral of the story, we sold 64 hoodies. Everyone was wearing them at school. But the big thing, I lost $300. Plus they misspelled my name on the back of the hoodie. But everybody loved them and I loved it and I was like, hey, it's whatever. But we did lose $300. But no, again, back to the original question, like the motivation just comes from wanting to do big things right away. Like I'm not one to wait. Like I don't know if I have tomorrow, you know what I mean? So why wait until I have a certain amount, you know what I mean? Why wait until I have a certain amount? I'm gonna do it right now. That's a big thing. I'm not the type of person to sit around and wait. So the foundation, the Dream It Foundation, so throughout my entire channel, our theme's always been chase your dreams, chasing dreams, something with dreams in it. You know, we're big dreamers and stuff. And when I came into 2020, I had a couple big goals and the second biggest goal on that list, besides being happy, was to launch my own foundation. And we hosted a food drive on May 31st and June 1st. And it went pretty good. It actually went really good. We hosted it in Dwight. We raised over $1,000 for the Dwight Economic Alliance and loaded up like 2 entire like trunkfuls of food and we're able to distribute to the food pantry in town and the food cabinet in town. And I was like, in my head, I was like, all right, yeah, we started a foundation, but over time I was kind of like, no, we didn't. Like it didn't really satisfy me. So I spent a lot of time kind of thinking. And then I think it was late August, late August, early September, I was like, all right, we need to start getting this foundation rolling. So I had September set up as the month where I'm gonna start getting everything rolling, like get all the ideas in. So we brainstormed a ton. And I didn't originally want my initials or name in it at all, but I was like, it just sounds so cool, the Dream It Foundation. Cause you know, there's the Dream Chasers Foundation, like regular names, like, you know, there's foundations that are named that, but the Dream It Foundation was so unique, like to me, just because like it was my initials, but like at the same time it was kind of unique. And my original thought in my head was this logo right here, literally the Dream It Foundation, and the IT in the heart, and it turned out really cool. And basically with this foundation, like my big goal is to help other people who dream big, because like there's a lot of people who aren't as fortunate, believe it or not. Like even if you don't think you're fortunate, you're still more fortunate than others are. That's like the perspective I kind of look at it in life. But there's so many out there that have the biggest and most wild dreams, and they just don't necessarily have the necessities they need to get on to chasing their dreams. So say some kid really wants to play in the NBA one day, you know, who's gonna knock him for that dream? You know, and like even when I was younger, I wanted to play in the NBA. You know what I mean? But some kids, like their family can't afford to get them a basketball shoes, basketball hoop, and it's sad, but it's true. So like I wanted to create a foundation that in the future, my goal is to help millions, you know, get the necessities they need to chase their dreams. Now, is every one of those million kids gonna accomplish that dream? No. It's just a matter of who's gonna use what we supply them with to the best of their advantage, and that's like the big thing. And we actually raised the money for this foundation through events like food drives, door-to-door food drives, the merchandise that we sell on our website, and we have a GoFundMe set up, and all that money goes towards the Dream Chaser Fund, which we find people like I was just talking about, which it's still in the works. You know, it's a big learning process, but we're getting there.
How do you think after high school the world is gonna not necessarily come after you, but like be?
That's a good question. I wouldn't say I'm nervous, but I'm definitely curious. I'm more so curious, because here's my thing. I say it to you guys all the time, say it to anyone I talk to, say it to my fans, say it to any of my friends, my family, especially my mom and brother and my grandparents. I'm going to succeed no matter what it takes. I'm gonna succeed no matter what it takes. So I'm not worried about not succeeding. What I do worry about is time. Because like I said, I don't know if I have tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like every single day, you know, you don't have tomorrow. I wanna succeed so badly, I just don't wanna run out of time. But after high school, you know, I plan on launching a clothing line, maybe some startups, you know, diversifying my income, like cash flow and stuff, bringing in more money from different places. I really wish money wasn't a factor. I hate money, I hate the fact of money, but with the money coming in from multiple areas, exactly, but with the money coming in from different angles, it'll help me make better content and help more people. So that's a big thing right there. After I graduate, I'm planning on staying in Dwight for the summer, but my big goal is to get out of Dwight. I want to get out of Dwight. I want to expand my horizons, and even if that means I say it all the time, even if that means I'm couch hopping for a while, you know, in creator places like Los Angeles or New York or wherever it be, maybe I'm willing to do that. You know what I mean? I'm willing to do that. As long as I'm doing what I love to do, I'm fine with any condition.
Who are your inspirations outside of YouTube?
This is a good question. Outside of YouTube, I have a lot of inspirations. I think the first and foremost one is my grandpa's a big one. He's always just been there for me. And I'm blessed to have such a great grandpa. He served in the Vietnam War. He's always been a really good guy, and he's always told me about all his successful stories. And it's just like, it's really cool. You know what I mean? My mom's another big one. My mom's a humongous inspiration to me, just because she's never really had it easy throughout her adulthood with us. She's never really had it easy. She went through a divorce just 4 years ago when I was coming into high school, and we even lived with friends for a little bit. Then we moved into our new house, and like, you know, she struggles, but you know, she's my big inspiration, because I look at her and I'm like, if she can still stay on her feet, I can stay on my feet no matter what comes at me. Yeah, dude, it's still sending.
Darn it. Go outside.
I'll go outside real quick.
Is the Wi-Fi on your phone too?
Let me check. It hit 2 million?
That
It hit 2 million? Hey, get the vlog camera real quick. Let's see, I just turned on my Wi-Fi real quick.
Another one just hit 11. That one hit 17.
everything's going on now. It's
Is it going?
happening again
Is it going?
Now it is.
We just hit 2 million onto TikTok. Let's go.
There it is.
Let's see. I'll step outside real quick. Do you want me to end this audio right here and I'll just save it and I can airdrop it? All right, sounds good.